What is up, flock? Phoenix here, and welcome to a game review. So usually I do a Phoenix plays on a game and leave it at that. I should probably, when I do like games, I should do like a more in-depth review of it when I get like a certain amount of hours in the game to tell you like my full honest opinions, because opinions do change from like first like wow this is cool, and then it quickly becomes oh this is lame. Or other way around, oh, this is lame, and then you start playing, and you're like, oh, this is really, really cool. So, I figured, since it is release day for Firefighting Simulator Ignite, it's probably already released by now. By the time this video goes live, we shall see. But I figured, since it is release day, we do like a in-depth review on what I think and all that. So, let's talk a little bit about Firefighting Simulator Ignite. So, do I think that this is a huge upgrade from the last game, Firefighting Simulator The Squad? Not really. The graphics are a little bit better. It's not like night and day. You will see a lot better overall graphics, but also there is like a lot of buggy, like sometimes my trucks won't load in, so it is buggy. Like when you Google what's the difference, one of the things is the squad has a bunch of bugs, and yeah. So far, I've experienced a few bugs with Ignite. Simply like stuff not loading in. The game will randomly crash on me. So it's not bug free, but it does look better. But other than that, like I don't like, especially the city looks a lot better in my opinion. The houses and the places you go into calls look a lot better. But other than that, like I don't really see a difference. Like the mechanics, the core mechanics and gameplay are exactly the same from the squad, from what I've noticed. So I don't, as it stands right now, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they put a note in the game and they have DLC planned out until at least Q3 2026. So hopefully they plan on keep developing this game, because the squad pretty much ended right after they released. So hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, if you have people buying a year one season pass, like hopefully they stick to it. Fingers crossed, hoping. But at release, it's very much just a prettier the squad. I mean, it's the same gameplay mechanics, and all that. So there's not like a ton of difference right away. So for those of you who are like, I don't know if I want to pay that price. If you already have the squad, you're going to be playing pretty much the same game if you buy an Ignite. Is it worth eventually upgrading? Oh, yeah, it's totally going to be eventually worth upgrading if you want to put the money out for the DLC. So you might want to buy it early on. That way, once the cool DLC comes out, you can purchase it instead of having to buy the base game and the DLC. You can... Anyway. So... let's talk about like my initial impressions were that it's just the thing, and then the more I looked into it, there is a lot of potential with this game. Not only through the DLCs that are going to be coming out. Let's quickly look over that first. The year one season pass offers Q3 2025 is the Rosenbauer Heroes Titan DLC, which you probably saw in my video. It's the helmet pack. It says Q4 2025. They're going to put out a missions DLC. And then Q4 2025 story missions DLC. Q1 2026 cosmetic pack. It's got like a jacket. So maybe some new jacket colors or something. Or maybe even like... maybe we'll get more boots or something. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll be able to customize our characters more. That'd be awesome as well. Q1 2026 skin pack, which we're going to get to in just a minute. Q2 2026 new vehicle pack, and then the one that really has me excited is Q3. So I have to wait like almost a year, but Q3 2026 expansion pack, and the design is a cars crashing. So that was probably my biggest gripe with this game. Is I get that it's firefighting simulator, not firefighter simulator, but around here they go out on more like traffic accident calls than actual fire calls. So it would be great to have traffic collisions, rescue missions, stuff like that, instead of just always fighting fire, because it can be a little bit repetitive when you're just, like it's fire call after fire call after fire call after fire call. It could be a little bit like it could take that excitement of the game out of it. I know for me it is, especially with the AI. So I'm really looking forward to that expansion pack, and hopefully we have like motor vehicle accidents, like elevator rescues. I doubt we get something like a water rescue. That'd be interesting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, so that was my biggest gripe with this, is that it was exactly what the last one was, where it was just nothing but fire calls. I thought I saw somewhere before it got released that they were going to do medical calls. That would be awesome to add. Like, I don't know, like assist the medics, or even be a medic yourself. That would be a great addition to this game, to just like flesh out a whole emergency system instead of just fighting fires. I don't know. So we'll see. Well, I'll make another video if Q3 comes, 2026 comes, and there is no traffic collision calls. You bet I will. So let's get into the biggest difference between this game and the last game, the Squad. This one has modding capabilities, not only for PC but also for console. Mods will be available on mod.io. Right now it just says create modding missions and share and play them over mods.io. I wonder if it's just going to be missions, or will we be able to like mod like, because we're getting a skin pack, so would that mean we'll be able to mod our truck skins? Would they be able to mod a whole fire truck in? Like, would someone be able to like mod a Pierce in? I mean, mods.io is what they use for SnowRunner, I believe, and you can mod whole trucks into that. So would that be doable in this game? I'm curious. I'm like that is the thing that excites me the most about this, because I would love to have Pierce in this game. I would love to have Seagrave in this game. I would love to have KME, E1, and all that in this game, which we got into when I live streamed it the other day. Or yesterday actually, but by the time this video uploaded, the vehicle pack, like what could that mean? And someone said it would be cool if they had like a retro pack, like Into the Flames did. That'd be awesome as well. But I got to speculate, and I was like, what would be like the most willing company that does fire trucks to put in game? And I think if they do it right, probably their best option would to get Rev Group to sign on, or yeah, it's Rev Group, right? REV Group to sign on, because not only do they have E1, they have KME. I think they have Ferrara. So you have like you'll get 3 brands for the just signing one company up. Whereas if you sign Oshkosh up, you get Pierce, and you could get like the Oshkosh airport trucks, which you can also get with Rosenbauer. So like there is a lot of potential, and I never thought that we would see John Deere sign up for Farm Sim. I would never, I would never thought we'd get Ford Dodge to sign up for American Truck Sim. So I mean, like the possibilities are endless. If they see that they can get some sort of exposure out of this, like if this game takes off, you could very well see other truck brands sign on. That'd be great. Because I would love. I mean, I would love to see Pierce, but just having a variety of trucks that you could purchase and like use and have them fit in with the department, that would be awesome. That'd be great. So I'm looking forward to that aspect of it, and hopefully modding allows us to have modded trucks, and someone takes that and runs with it and builds us some cool trucks in this game. Because I that's the only downfall of this game is the Hughes Rosenbauer. Not a fan. Not a fan. So we covered that. Now let's talk about my least favorite part of the game that I just it irks me. It irks me beyond, as that's the AI. The AI has not been improved. When you look up what's the difference between the squad and Ignite, it says suffers from frequent bugs, inconsistent AI, and lacks mod support. That's for the squad. Strengths, it doesn't say anything about AI for Ignite. The AI is just as bad, if not worse, in Ignite than what it is in the squad. I don't remember having this much problem with AI. I know it was a bit of a hassle in the squad, but in Ignite, oh my god. These guys will stand right in the fire. Fire's extinguished, they will. And when you help them back up, because they'll stand in the fire until they fall, and you got to help them back up, and then they stand right in the fire again. It's happened to me like 3 or 4 times. They will just, like, you tell them to do something, and just, I can't do that, boss. If you have electrical fire, they will stand around what, like in the office, it's the vending machine that's like on the fritz, and it keeps triggering a fire. They will stand around the vending machine the whole time. It took me 25 minutes to put out this fire because they were standing around the vending machine constantly putting it out, instead of actually like putting out the fires around it. They'll say, hey, there's the electrical box, but they won't shut it off for you. Like, there's no way to get them to shut it off. You yourself have to run out and shut it off. So it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. I have mine on what's it? It's not the, like, they kind of do their own thing, and they won't open doors. Like, you can tell them to, and he will eventually do it. But when you first show up, they will not open the door. They will fight the fire on the outside while you run, grab the Halligan, and bust open the door. So that's the other thing. You can't bust the window out with a Halligan. I keep saying Halligan. You can't bust the window out with a Halligan. So I had the office call. I climbed the ladder with a Halligan, and it wouldn't let me through the window. It's like a Halligan will bust out a window. Like, let me bust out a window. So I had to go climb down the ladder, go get an axe to bust the window, climb back down the ladder, grab my Halligan, go back upstairs to open the door, and it's frustrating. So I would love to see mechanics improved on. Like, when it comes to busting out a window, Halligans will do it. I get, like, busting through the wall, an axe is needed, but to break open a window, a Halligan, I mean, like, I can't bash a window with a Halligan, but I can, knock it out with a hose. Which doesn't make any sense at all. It's just like, anyway. So my biggest gripe is the AI. They just don't really make sense, and I can't wait for other people to get this game so I can play multiplayer and leave Parker, Santiago, and Davis behind. Because they are the work. Parker is the worst. Parker's my new arch enemy, because he is. I will tell him to do something, and he would literally just go, "I can't do that right now, boss." It's just like, yeah, you can. If I can do it, you can do it. Just do it. Anyway, that is that's my gripes and my excitement. I don't know how else to put it. Is this game worth it? Yes, if you don't have if you don't have the squad right now, yes, it is definitely worth picking up. If you have the squad, is it worth picking up? Not right now. I would hold off on it. I'll pass on it right now, because it's so similar. If you just if you're tired of playing the squad and you want new missions and stuff, sure, go ahead and pick it up. Like I said, with the DLC, I think it's going to be more worth it when the DLC, when we get certain DLC packs, expansions, what have you. So I do think eventually it will surpass the squad in gameplay ability. But we have to get to that point first. We have to get there, and we have to hope and pray that they stick to their word this time, instead of abandoning it and going for Firefighting Simulator. I don't know, what would it, Inferno? Rescue? I don't know. I don't know what they would call the next one, but hopefully they stick to it. They put out all these DLCs, expansion packs over the next year, and really build this game up to be better than the other firefighting simulators on the market. Because like I said, you have games like Into the Flames that have very technical gameplay, such as pump panels and all that, and you can mod trucks. They have a variety of trucks. They have a really good system in place. Just it kind of lacks on the polished form of or parts of the game, like that Firefighting Simulator provides. Then you have what was that other game called? Someone said it in the comments and I completely forgot what it was called again. The New York City one. I forgot what it is. That game is a disaster with just the bugs, and the developer is that's best I can put that. And then you have like flashing lights, which again is very much like Into the Flames, where you have a lot of gameplay, but it's just not as polished as something like Firefighting Simulator is. So if they could add those mechanics from other games and such, I think this game would surpass any Firefighting Simulator on the market currently. So anyway, like I said, if you have the squad, you can hold off unless you're just tired of playing the squad. Pick it up. Will be worth it in the future. Sure, if you don't have a Firefighting Simulator game already, definitely worth checking out. If you have any of the other games, such as that I've mentioned, Emergent YC. Emergent YC is the game I was thinking of. You have Emergent YC, Into the Flames, Flashing Lights. This is definitely, in my opinion, better than those in overall. But it does lack some stuff, so keep that in mind. That's going to do it for me, though. If you guys did enjoy today's video, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much, and I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future Firefighting Simulator Ignite games, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to know if I'm going to do a live or upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your